Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are live streaming about Bitcoin because of course Bitcoin has been going pretty crazy. I mean, it's just pretty wild. These past couple of, 2 days actually, we saw a massive move towards the $25,200 level, which was our initial take profit for the short position we had from the falling wedge that was forming on the daily time frame. And now we actually saw a bounce back above from this 25.2K. So let's jump into the chart and have a look. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be discussing today. We're going to do a Q&A session. We're also going to be doing a bunch of other stuff, and we're going to look at the news also. But please let me know on the live stream chat. I'm going to go through it at the moment and tell me if there's anything wrong. If the live stream is working fine, just let me know right now. That would be perfect from you guys if you can let me know in the comment section below if the live stream is fine. And what you can do is it would be awesome if you can go ahead and like up the stream. Let's get this stream to our first aim is going to be 50 likes. So it's perfectly fine. There we go. Okay, I'm going to share this to the Telegram channel in just a second. But what happened was, right, Bitcoin saw this collapse to the 25.2K level. So actually bear with me for like 5 seconds. I'm going to share this live stream on my Telegram channel, and in the meantime you guys destroy the comment section below and leave any questions that you'd like me to answer. So just give me like 5 seconds. So we're gonna say, guys, join live. Join live. We're gonna look at Bitcoin. So we're gonna look at Bitcoin, and we're also gonna do a Q&A session with you. So that will be absolutely perfect. So let me share this, and boom. So we've got the live stream going. We've sent it in the Telegram, and that is perfect. So there we go. It's sent. Now we can discuss about Bitcoin. So what's happened, right? I'm gonna explain to you why this has happened, why we saw a major move towards the downside. If you remember from yesterday's video, I discussed that Bitcoin can potentially see a dead cat bounce towards the upside, because it was this candle over here that when I was recording, it was forming. We almost touched on OKX, the 25.2K level, and it looked like a very nice reversal hammer candle. Of course, it didn't turn out to be a very nice hammer candle after all, but we saw the exhaustion of sellers on this bottom wick. So there was a clear exhaustion of sellers over here on this candle. The bottom wick was exhausted by the sellers. Now, after this happened, we saw the dead cat bounce. I personally thought we could bounce towards the 26,250, but what happened was we came all the way up to the $27,200 level. Now, if you guys remember from my previous videos, I've talked about this level many times. So actually, let's switch back to the daily time frame, and I'm going to show you my object tree. And let's put the channels one over here. So if we put the channels one, and let's get rid of the falling wedge too, so we don't need this anymore, we can see that the first major resistance before, now it's resistance again, is the $26,600 level. And then of course we have the mid-range at the 27.6K, and the final big boy level of resistance is at the 28.8K. But we also have one at the 27.2K too, because if I draw a line over here, you will see it more clearly. We've had the price coming back to this level various times on Bitcoin's history. As you can see, we had a major retest of the 27.2 and had this huge rally towards the upside. This move was actually almost around a 10% move, so that was pretty big. And we've just came down to this level multiple times on Bitcoin's history. So it's absolutely normal that we've came back up to this level. And what's crucial is we make it above, because if we do not make it above this level, then Bitcoin will face a lot of resistance. And, it's just still looking pretty scary. But let me explain you the reason why. So if we switch to the direct camera, bro, there we go. Okay, so the reason why, right? We had this massive fall towards the downside, and then we had a massive push up. The reality is there was a lot of manipulation, and this is my personal thought, because basically what happened was there was a much more short positions in the market compared to long positions when we came down to that $25,200 level. Now, if you guys don't know how exchanges and how market makers make money, it's by basically they make money from the commissions from the takers, which is the retail traders, and they make money from the commissions from the maker fee, which is of course the liquidity creator. So there is companies outside, if they use an internal or an external market maker, what happens is these market makers, provide liquidity to the markets and then take commission of, the exchange takes commission for them providing this liquidity. Now, the major way that the exchange actually makes money is not from the taker and maker fee itself, but rather from liquidations, and also the market maker makes much more money from liquidations as well. Now, of course, it's illegal for exchanges or the market maker to trade against. Well, it's not ethical for the market maker to trade against at all against the retail traders, because they can see exactly where long positions are, short positions are. They can see where people are shorting, taking profit, etc. And I think it was a major short position grab. And of course, these people made a lot of money from having that mega short squeeze. So I personally think that was the situation of what happened. It's of course not nice whatsoever, but these things of course happen in all markets. It's just a bit more. It happens a little bit more in the crypto space, and I'm thinking that this is what we faced. This was the major issue, but. If we have a look, right, the level that we came down to, the 25.2K level, almost we came to it, it was a very important level of support anyways. So if I get rid of this and if I put back the falling wedge, we can see that on this chart actually a bit more clearly, this level coincided with the major EMA ribbons, so the bottom wick, exactly at the bottom, we came down to the final EMA ribbon. We saw a retest, and now we saw a major bounce from this EMA ribbon. And as you can see, this 25.2K also coincides with previous touchbacks, right, on wicks on the weekly time frame. So it was also a very nice level of support that Bitcoin came down to. If you guys remember, we took a short position from this falling wedge break, and our take profit was at the 25.2K. So congratulations if you did decide to take that trade. That was definitely a beautiful one. Now, of course, the question that everyone has in their mind is what is next. Now, I only have one position so far on my personal account. It's this short position. It's not entered yet. I will enter it if we come back down to the $25,200 level. This is the only scenario where I'm going to open a short position, and I'll have two take profits, one at 24.2 and the other one at the 21.4. And my stop loss is going to be at the 25.8, but again, this position is not entered yet. If we come back down to this level, then my bet is that we could be forming a potential head and shoulders pattern. Now, there is, of course, good news. This move could be invalidated if we stay above the 200-period moving average and the EMA ribbons finish their crossover. Because if you guys remember, I've talked to you about this. Once the EMA ribbons cross over, it's super bullish for Bitcoin. And whenever they do begin to cross over, price is usually drawn towards it. So now we can see that the price is being drawn towards the EMA ribbons. And if we manage to stay above them, this could catapult Bitcoin to higher highs. Now, the major level that we must watch out for Bitcoin is the $31,000 level. If we come back to this level, then it could be a potential double top for Bitcoin. If we make it above, then it is a massive new bull trend, and I believe that's when we can see the next bull market. So again, I think the next mega bull market level that Bitcoin has to reach to for us to see this massive continuation potentially into the 2024 halving is the $31,000 level, which is the swing high that we had on the daily time frame. So this is the range, this price target that we need to get above for us to see a massive bull market. So now I'm going to take 2 minutes to have a look at your comments and see what you guys are asking. So this is your chance to leave a question below, and then I will have a look at your questions. So let's see what you guys have written. How are you? I'm doing awesome. How are you guys? So let's have a look. Bull market soon. I think the real bull market is going to come from the 2024 halving. So I don't think it's it's near to coming to there's still some time for the halving to come. And usually crypto summer is a little bit slow. So I think over the 2 months we could consolidate between this 31K and 25.2K range, and then maybe towards Q3 or Q4 even of this year we could see a massive move. So let's jump back to the charts. Now I want to talk about the Coinbase situation, right? The Coinbase and Binance situation. So actually, last month, Brian Armstrong, who is the CEO of Coinbase, and I actually tweeted about this as well. So I tweeted about this yesterday. And so Brian Armstrong came to the UAE, he came to Dubai, and he attended a conference. Now, in this conference, he said that he will be, working with US regulators to build some sort of regulatory framework in the United States. But he did mention that, they are pretty tough. So he's planning on relocating to the UAE, to Dubai, and make Coinbase headquartered in the United Arab Emirates, because of course here they welcome crypto innovation a lot. A lot of crypto companies are already here. Binance is also setting a headquarters here. They have their regional headquarters for the GCC, the MENA region, in the United Arab Emirates already, but it looks like Coinbase could also be moving their headquarters to here at the same time. So if you're in the US, my personal outlook is that I think crypto is pretty much over in the US in terms of government help. And I don't think, US crypto companies will be able to flourish. And I think the ones in the Middle East region will really, really, become, thrive and create the real change, the real impact. So if you are a crypto company watching, I do highly recommend coming to Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. Crypto innovation is much welcomed in this country. So that's what I would say. But in terms of Binance, right? So it's the same thing. They classify securities, the things that they offer, staking services, they're all classified as securities in the United States. So it's not looking good. I think it's going to get very hard for people to, really buy and invest in cryptocurrencies in the United States. So that's what I'm looking at. But in terms of the market, right, we have a lot of the crypto population, if you want to call it, that are US investors. The people that are investing in crypto, these people are mainly US residents. And mainstream media is also mostly revolved around the United States. So if crypto begins to die off in the US, then that means crypto's media presence will also begin to die off, and that will hurt the market. That will for sure hurt the market. And if you look at it, right, what has crypto brought to the table so far that has been absolutely revolutionary? Yes, we have Bitcoin, we have all these things that are absolutely revolutionary already, but without mainstream media, without the push of something that the entire public can use, for example, ChatGPT with AI, it's not going to really have this major explosion. Alex Becker was talking about this on Twitter, and the thing is, right, it's been over 10 years since Bitcoin has been a thing, and we still haven't been able to produce a product that is globally used around the world with a very cool use case. So until we find that, and I personally believe that DeFi will, number one, be very, very well used in the financial sector, but in terms of the public, I think play to earn and metaverse games, these will really bring the adoption, because that's the value that is proposed to the general public, so you and me. And I think the thing that will really bring the adoption could be GTA, because GTA 6 is rumored now to have a play to earn situation where the money you make in GTA will convert to real money. So the way that they could do that is most ideally through crypto. So the reason that GTA 6 is taking this long could also be that they're trying to work on regulation with their legal team to make sure that they can offer crypto as a way to play to earn in the GTA 6 game. And if they do this, I think the adoption will be massive, because people will be immediately intrigued into what this is and they'll want to learn. So that could bring a lot of people into crypto if GTA 6, which is a game that has an audience of hundreds of millions of people, do decide to integrate it. But that's what I'm looking at the moment. It's doing a lot of funny stuff. So we're sitting at 26.8K at the moment. We've come back to the resistance of 27.2K. And if we don't make it above, right, if we do make it above, the next level, in my opinion, will be the 27.7, 27.8, which would mean that we'd be testing the resistance of this falling wedge. And I'm not going to be bullish until we do decide to break above from this resistance. And if that does happen, I will update you guys on my free Telegram channel, which you can join using the link in the description below. It's completely for free. I just do it to give back to the community. So if you do decide to join, that would be absolutely wonderful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can also get up to a $30 discount on your TradingView plan if you do decide to use this link in the description. But yeah, that is it. So now we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A session. So again, you can go to the description below, well, not the description, the comment section, and write any questions you have in the live chat. So let's have a look. I could also perform TA on any coins of your choice. Maybe I can do like five coins. So leave the coins in the description, not description, comment section of the ones that you want me to have a look at. So let's have a look. So I don't have a trade today, as I discussed. I don't have a trade today. If we drop below the 25.2 again, that's when my next trade will get activated. That's the only one I have. What is a good price range to buy Bitcoin on spot? Look, of course, this channel is mainly about derivatives, but I'll be honest with you, I buy Bitcoin close to every single day. And if we switch to my direct shot, I buy Bitcoin almost every day. And there's a saying by Michael Saylor, you buy Bitcoin at the price that you deserve. So I think especially when there's FUD, it's the best time to accumulate on Bitcoin, because whenever there's FUD, we see the drop. It's a nice time to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. But my personal strategy is dollar cost. So buy every single day into Bitcoin with amounts that I'm okay with losing, whether it's, $10, $5, just buy every single day, and that will accumulate over a longer period of time. I think that's the best time to buy Bitcoin on spot. And whenever it reaches a price that you're okay with selling, DCA down, and then you can make your profits that way. I believe that's what you could do, and set a time frame. Set a time frame for how long you want to accumulate. This could be for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. I'm personally doing it for the very, very long term, so 10 years, 15 years. So let's have a look at the comments section again. Let's have a look. XRP. You guys want me to look at XRP? I'll have a look at XRP. I'll have a look at XRP for sure, no problem. And what else? Let's have a look. What else do you want me to have a look at? Okay, let's have a look at XRP. So let's have a look into the XRP chart. So XRP USDT. Let's have a look at XRP USDT. Actually, I have behind the scenes a friend who is a mega XRP bull. And let's ask him, bro, what is your XRP price prediction? $10. Wow, that's that would have to be a 20x. Right? Well, it could happen. Let's check the monthly time frame. What was the top for XRP? I have actually no clue. The top for XRP was at like $2. So, that's we'll have to see like a massive bull market for that to happen. But, honestly, I'm not huge fan of XRP myself. I can't lie. I haven't done massive research into XRP also, but from the things I know, I think it's very centralized, and I just don't really like it too much. But some good news on the TA aspect. We're actually forming a very nice pattern on XRP. It's an ascending triangle, and this ascending triangle, we're at the resistance of this. Actually, yeah, it's an ascending triangle, you could call it. I mean, we could even move it like this, so it's a bit nicer. And yeah, I would call this an ascending triangle, and it's actually at the exact resistance of this ascending triangle. So if we do break towards the upside, then I will have, a very, very bullish take profit. Usually the way that you would measure the targets for these patterns is by looking at the height and then putting it above the final breakout zone, which will be at $1. So that would be a 2x from this level actually, which would be pretty crazy. But realistically, unless we see a big move on Bitcoin, I don't think XRP will follow, because Bitcoin is the big boy in the markets. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. So I'll jump back into your comments again, and I will have a look at Ethereum as well. Let's have a look at Ethereum too. I'm going to have a look at Ethereum. By the way, there was a donation. Thank you so much. Let me check. Who was that? Adnan. Thank you so much for your donation. Guys, you don't need to donate really, but I appreciate the support. It's amazing. Thank you so much. So let's have a look at Ethereum, because it's been a while since I looked at Ethereum actually. So let's have a look at ETH USDT. I think my chart was on the OKX one. No, this is an old chart. So let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's kind of forming, it's pretty similar to Bitcoin actually. If we look at it on a macro perspective on the weekly time frame, we have this massive trend line, right? It's also similar to XRP. We're in this huge, right? It's a huge ascending triangle. Well, no, actually, if we make it like this, then it becomes an ascending wedge. And of course, ascending wedges are bearish compared to ascending triangles. Well, ascending triangles are also usually bearish, but in my experience with Bitcoin, they do tend to break towards the upside more. So if I look at the chart, right, we're forming this ascending wedge, and it's not looking good. We came to the resistance twice. We got rejected towards the downside. We've hit the support a couple of times on the weekly chart. So let's see, right now we're on a no man's land type situation. So there isn't really major resistance or support. The next major one for Ethereum, I would say, would be around... The next major one, I would say, would be around the $1,700 level. So that's the next place we can come to. And of course, this follows similarly to Bitcoin. That would also be a head and shoulders pattern, which could lead Ethereum to break towards the downside. But again, I would say it's a little too early for us to speak at the moment. But guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I wanted to do a quick live stream looking into Bitcoin, looking into Ethereum, debunking the entire Binance and Coinbase situation. Honestly, I think it's fine. You know, it's not something to worry about, the Binance and Coinbase thing. The mingling of funds is a little bit sketchy, that I have to say, and it doesn't look like there is a proper explanation to this. But, you know, it's crypto, right? The best way to protect yourself is by diversifying the amount of exchanges you're using. Never put money that you're not afraid to lose onto an exchange, and just keep it on a cold wallet, preferably not Ledger. Also, you know, you have to trust your the hardware wallet you're using too, actually, because they could update the malware, the software, and then, you know, somehow they'll gain access to your crypto. So it's looking pretty bad, you know, with the entire hardware wallet situation. You know, atomic wallets getting hacked at the same time. It's a bad time for crypto, I can't lie, but we just need to push with the innovation, push with the building, and I think good times will be ahead for us very soon, coming into the next halving in 2024. But guys, thank you so much for watching. That is pretty much it for the live stream. I hope you enjoyed. Do make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, check out my Turkish channel. If you are Turkish, you can check out my Turkish channel. It's at the bottom. So if you click my channel, what you will do is you will scroll to the bottom, and that is where my Turkish channel is at. So let's try and get the Turkish channel to 50 subscribers. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That is it for me, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care, guys.